run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdle.
Touchdown, Tigers. They put the first points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use.
Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Alabama quickly back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Grab near the marker. It's Horton. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And the pressure gets there. Head down. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Bama! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. It'll be a draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams. He's past the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got it
inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense, and the receiver does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
Unloads quickly. Touchdown time! A great catch and run for 6.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Looking for room, it's Randall. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the 2nd half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the ground, it's Haynes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Looking left. Makes the catch, it's Bernard. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The short hands, it's Horton. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance.
Brother, come on, bro. I'm trying to finish my food, bro.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
On timeouts on that.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. The Tigers go to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Go down.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes.
See if I can make this.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Probably good.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple.
That's off. Ah, no, they're good.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. After putting the field goal on the board, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bring in the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton.
Oh, boy, strong.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time
burnt the
is running
food.
short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's all right, brother. I've been moving all day.
And get set. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, at this point,
first one in the grip.
Throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try?
Against Bama?
Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting
Slow down, buddy.
Just not enough of that today.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down.
It's comeback route. It's a comeback route.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in.
Should have had him in the game.
For the score here late in the 4th quarter. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Not much.
Have a blessed day. Jesus Christ loves you.
The hands team can corral the onside kick.
You're seeing you. But it's fun. I played this dude before.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too
When's it
soon.
on, though?
The officials offer the deal.
Get out of here calmly.
Accepts it, they will take the penalty. Looks as
That's
if the
fine.
defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and
brother.
that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
Do it
the
again.
penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. And the punishment has been extended. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw, good luck.
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5.
This is better to be. Boy, go on, man. We out of here. Cactus Zach. We're done. Goose is cooked.
Will open from the 15.
I'll let you get one, man. I'll let you get one. I ain't gonna guard it. I ain't gonna guard him. I'll let you get one.
Sensational grab down the
I
field.
know. I'll let you get one. Look at that.
Put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I'll let you get one, man.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the
You gotta show mercy to those.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight,
Don't do that.
continuing to play. This
Don't do that.
It's pretty
Not
much
there.
over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
I guess, bro. I guess.
Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense
I guess we'll keep
is
playing.
up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a
Be a
huge
baby
lead at
about
this
it.
point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
I want to know you are.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Look, I had X wide open.
Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
And you knew this one was over.
See, I ain't want to drop no 50 ball on you. I ain't want to do all that.
Go with it. Another score for this.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it.
Ah, get in there. He's so slow.
On that tackle.
I was going to get you onside to see what you could. Nah. What you playing? You got to try. You got to do all the way.
Protect this lead.
75 yards, man. 75 yards. Show me what you going to do.
On the move from inside his 5.
It's all right.
And they'll haul down the returner.
As long as I drop that 50 burger on you.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
I'm playing.
Back to
How about
pass,
that?
it's Simpson.
All the way downfield.
Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Let me grab my food.
And this is a
Yes,
tough
I
spot
am.
for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
And it's picked off for the 4th time
Oh,
today.
gosh.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game.
Well, now he leaves.